Hey everyone, how's it going? Grizzly here with another Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary. Today playing as a scout on a custom map, one that I've actually made myself actually. It's King of the Hill, and some of you guys may recognize this map. It was my entry for the 72-hour mapping contest held over at TF2maps.net about a month ago, so I've made a few changes since I first entered it, and if you guys want to see what the map looked like prior to these changes, check out the link in the description below. It'll take you to the video, and I recommend you do check that out because what we're going to be talking about for this commentary is the changes that I've made to the map since then. So it's kind of cool to have this little progress, you know, to see where the map started and where it's at now and where it's going to be in the future, because I do continue to plan on updating it. I've actually worked on the map a little bit since I recorded this video, so things have already changed a little bit, but this is the most recent version that has actually been released. So let's go ahead and hop into the changes a little bit, and one of the first things you'll notice is the theme has been changed. It's no longer just desert and brown and dead. It's Alpine, which is a lot more green, a lot more lively, a lot more colorful, and someone at TF2maps.net recommended I make this change. I tried it out and I love the way it looked, so that's one of the main things that have been changed aesthetically, is everything's a lot more colorful. It seems a lot more vibrant now and a lot more fun to play on as a result of that. And as you can see right now, I'm capping mid, and that's something else that has gone through a lot of different changes over the course of the last few weeks. One of the problems with this map I noticed in the first version was it was very hard to kind of move around the midpoint. There wasn't a lot of space to run around as the scout and other classes that really rely on having that open ground. So one of the changes I made to mid is I removed the shack off of the midpoint. I really didn't like the way it was playing. So I replaced it with a couple of sniper fences and a couple of big crates, and what that did was that really opened up the midpoint, so the scout and sniper classes that really rely on having bigger open areas, it made those classes a lot more viable. And one of the problems I noticed was scout especially really struggled with this map, and like I said, that's because the scout really requires a lot of open ground, a lot of ways to sneak behind the enemy flank and things like that, and it wasn't happening with this map, and I apologize for that little steam sound there. I must have had a message come in during the gameplay. But like I was saying, you really do need that open area and that maneuverability. So what I did was I raised the ground around mid a little bit, and I also made it so you could go right up the sides. It's no longer like you're just dropping straight into a canyon of some sort. You have the ability to run right up the sides, and it makes it a lot easier to navigate around the midpoint and the areas down there. And it's no longer like this crazy death trap where if you get caught down there, you're dead. There's no way of getting out, because now you can just run right up the sides. It's a lot easier to maneuver. So that was one of the main changes, was raising that ground, and it made the map play completely differently, and I think it made it a lot more fun for all the classes. So those were two of the more major changes, the shack and raising the ground around mid, and that's really what affected the map the most. But I also made a few minor changes that you guys may or may not notice. Over there on the left side of this, you can't see it now, but I'm about to head that way. Right over here by this train, I opened that up. I took away the building there, and that was just another thing to open up the map like I was talking earlier, because it did seem very, you go through one door and then you're in a small corridor and then you have to go through another door, and it just seemed all of the ways to the point were chokes, and you really don't want that. You really want more open ways to get to the point where if you get caught in there, Demo Man can't just spam you out or something like that. So that was one of the main goals with these updates, was to make the map more open, so it's just a lot more fun and you don't get frustrated with getting spammed out or anything like that. But that's pretty much going to finish up the mapping portion of this video. I'm sure some of you guys are like, thank God, that was getting really dry. But the winners have been chosen for the Strongbox and creating the winners. So be sure to be checking your guys' YouTube inboxes. I know it's kind of tricky how to get there, but I'm sure you guys can figure it out. But I had 5 items to give away, so the winners have been decided. Make sure you check those if you want to get your prize. If you don't claim it within a week or whatever, it's gone. So sorry if you don't check, that's your problem. So that's that. What else has been going on? I've been working at the job. I've been working for like 6 days a week, so I haven't had a ton of time to create videos for you guys, and I apologize for that. I'm going to try and create more. As you get, my voice is kind of going out on me right now, but I'm going to try and step up and continue to make more content. I've done really bad over the past week or two, so I apologize for that, and I will be putting out more videos soon. So I did put out a video with Seppi the other day. If you guys missed that, check it out. We did some Uber chaining with the Uber saw, and it was just a lot of fun, so I think that's a pretty good video, and it was pretty long, so if you guys like a 15-minute video, be sure to check that out. And what else? I'm gonna say that's about it, really. The gameplay here is coming to an end. I'm about to die somehow. I lost 100 health there. I'm not sure how. It must have been like a scatter shot, but that is that. Gonna finish up the video here, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you all later. Have a good one, guys. Bye.
This is Heavy Weapons Guy. Thank you for watching Grizzly Berry. Now click that little yellow button. Ha ha!